Greetings, wonderful viewers. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a cloth doll that I created myself. Thank you so much for watching. Go to my Jungle Beauty Goddess blogspot to download the pattern. After you download the pattern, you're going to cut it out, and then you're going to trace the pattern onto your fabric. After you trace the pattern onto your fabric, you are going to sew around the pieces. Make sure to leave the area where the arms are will be attached to the body, the area where the legs will be attached to the body, and when you sew the feet, make sure that the part of where the foot comes out, the opening, leave that open as well. Do not sew those areas. And and the top part of the arms and the top part of the legs. Now, for those of you who are experienced sewers, I know this is boring you, but when I first started sewing myself, I looked for a lot of tutorials, and people they were going really fast and they assumed a lot. But I'm not a seamstress and I don't have a sewing background, so it really took a lot for me to figure things out. So I'm just going to assume that some of you are just beginning to develop your love for making dolls. So as you see in the video, I have actually sped this up, I think, to like maybe like 16 times. But I am sewing around the pattern with my sewing machine, and I'm being very careful to make sure that I follow the lines so that I can have a really nice doll. You may also sew this doll by hand. Even though I'm using a sewing machine, it's not necessary. So you can just trace it out and just follow the ink or the pattern with, of course, with your needle and thread, and it would be just as gorgeous. Now that you have sewn around your pattern, you're going to cut it out. You're going to flip the pieces inside out, and then you are going to stuff it. Using the wooden dowel to help me push out the thumb inside of the hand. Be careful when you're using a dowel or any other object to push out the seam, because sometimes you'll make a mistake and rip your pattern, and then you have to start over. Or maybe you can ladder stitch it, but it doesn't have the same smooth look. Before you turn the legs out, what you're going to do is line up the seams and with the stick pins like you see here, and then you're going to sew right across the seam, and then you're going to turn it inside out. I am now stuffing the doll's head and upper body part. I like to start pushing my cotton to the top of the head and then to the ears, and then work my way to the middle. If you just start working your way through the middle first, it'll be very difficult to reach into those little tight spots later. I like to use Morning Glory or Mountain Mist fiber fill. It is my favorite brand. Those are my favorite brands because it has a lot of density and it seems to stick into little small spots really well. As you can see in the video, I am stuffing the doll from the holes that I left, the openings that I left for the arms. And when I get towards the bottom part, I began to stuff the doll with the openings that I left for the legs to be attached. When you stuff the hand, make sure that you stuff the thumb part first because it's a little small area and it's easier to do if it's one of the first things that you do. And then you begin to put the rest of the cotton firmly and gently in the bottom of the midden area and work your way to the top. Guys, I really apologize for my cleavage. I usually record on my computer, and so with the computer camera, and it has a different angle. But I wanted to record in my craft room, so I used my camera. And when I saw the video, I was just like, oh my god. So I hope, I don't get in trouble or anything like that. I'm not, doing this on purpose. But otherwise, I don't have any other footage, and I would have to toss this whole part of it. So I'm just going to ask you just to focus on the hands, okay? And we'll all be good. And in the future, I'll be more careful in terms of making sure not to have anything, to offend anyone in the video. Thank you so much for watching. As you can see, now I am sewing across the seam of the toe of the doll's foot. I'm now placing lines on the mitten hand where I want the fingers to be. I like to first trace the baby finger and then the pointing finger and then put the line down the middle. For some reason I'm able to, it's more even when I do it that way. We are now wrapping up part 1 on making Maggie, the cloth doll, rag doll. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to attach the pieces and so forth. Maggie is going to have little cute cornrows, and I'm very excited about her. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you have not, and if you like this video, please hit the like button. And I look forward to seeing you in the next project.